Ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't see yesterday's live stream, first of all, hit that link and follow my Twitch down below. But second of all, I got to stream with NFL running back Christian McCaffrey from the Carolina Panthers. Super genuine dude, super cool. We got to play for probably an hour and a half, about 2 hours before we actually jumped on to stream. He plays the last 2 games. I decided to just upload the whole stream so you could get to know him. He answered some of my questions, some of your guys' questions from the chat. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like. Of course, show him some love on Twitter. And I appreciate you guys tuning in today. It's good to have you on the stream, bro.
Hey, it's an honor to be here, to say the least. With the legend himself, Legion, playing some Call of Duty today. Can't wait.
Listen, dude, we were warming up for like an hour. Like, I saw the focus in your eyes. Just, it was the same as from last night. I really think so. Just carried over into today.
No,
like,
it's the same approach, to say the least. You approach this game the same as I would a game.
You're ready to drop like 80 points in the hard point. You know what I'm saying? Just match the skill in real life and in the game.
Exactly.
So, man, so far we've got about an hour into this game. We've been sitting here. What are you thinking of World War II so far, dude?
It's great. I love what they're doing, going back to the old style. You know, classic World War II. Not a lot of jetpacking going on. And,
you're not a jetpacker, bro?
I am a jetpacker, but I like the change of pace. So it's definitely good to see him going back to the original stuff.
Yeah, you were telling me earlier too that your first Call of Duty was the original one on PC. Was it like you were 5 years old back then, dude?
I was little, and my older brother had got it on the PC, and we played it.
Team deathmatch.
I'm a diehard.
Enemy team.
This day one, going from Modern Warfare, Black Ops.
Move out
all
and
the
take
stuff.
position. Enemy inbound.
So if you had to pick a Call of Duty that you'd say was your favorite, which one would it be? You're like, that's a hard one. There's like, really? MW? You know, we actually guessed before you came here it was going to be MW2. No joke. Yeah, we were talking about it.
Is it popular?
Yeah, that's like one of the most popular games people talk about.
Yeah, I love it.
You dropping a lot of nukes back in the day, just like 9 years old, just smashing like.
Oh yes.
It's the way to do it, man. People are saying that I'm looking swole next to you. I'm gonna go ahead and say that they might be blind.
No, they're right
about that, dude.
They're right.
Oh man, so you've been grinding with these guns too. You've been rocking the ARs a lot. You said that this is your favorite weapon type.
Yeah.
Are you thinking you're gonna switch into that incendiary shotgun at some point, dude?
I will.
Rep the LEGIQN way.
Yeah, no, I definitely will. I gotta get more comfortable with the shotguns. I think this map is a shotgun.
It's trench heavy. The subs are good too, and then they also have this default one of the default classes for the submachine guns, like the WWII. And this thing shreds. Like, the fire rate's mad fast, and it's kind of got the same reload time as the Type 100, but I think it's a little bit quicker. Something about it, dude.
Yeah.
Do you have time to game when you're like on the road and stuff, man? Or like, how do you slip in game time whenever you're?
It's tough, honestly. These turrets, by the way,
they're disgusting.
No, but really, whenever we have an off day, I just try to, as much as I can. It's kind of my escape. I'll either watch TV or play Call of Duty. That's
the grind to have, man.
Yeah, I can't really do it on the road unless I bring my own, but
I'm gonna have to show you the way of hotel gaming.
I know, seriously.
You know what I mean? Just set it up like on a 60. Just have your neighbors in the hotel screaming at you while you're trying to play.
Yeah, volume all the way up.
I'm all the way up. Listen, if you want to play the trumpets with your mouth, like I'm good with it. Like, listen, we actually are doing a full karaoke session here on stream as well. If anybody's ever been in one of these chats, you already know. Dude, the chat's excited. We got Osha telling you to stay with Carolina your whole career, bro. How you liking it here, by the way?
Oh, I love it. I couldn't have gone to a better team, better organization. There's so much great leadership with the guys. It's an unbelievable town, unbelievable city. I think we're gonna have a great team this year. I'm excited about it.
Yeah, when you came out here to like scope it out before you were gonna move here, did you just like know that you're gonna like it here? This is the first time I've ever been here in the last 2 days.
Oh, really?
And it feels like there's a mix of like 4 different cities here. Like, I love it so far.
Yeah, I went to Charlotte for my older brother had a bowl game here 1 year, and I absolutely loved it. I remember telling my mom I could live here when I was actually on the trip.
And she was like, guess what?
I know, it worked
I live
out,
here now.
No, I definitely got lucky. I'm definitely excited about it.
That's fantastic, dude. I'm a huge advocate for just laying down in these trenches, though, while we're playing.
Yeah,
Listen, you're
I
five,
get more
dude.
comfortable.
He's 5-1 right now for the record. I just want to point that out. The camera's turned on, and he was like, "This is where we go hard."
Yeah, you gotta at some point you need an audience. You need to hear the voices a little bit to turn your A game on.
Oh my goodness. I'm usually the same way, man. Like, I get so hyped whenever I'm either playing like in a room, like this kind of scenario with like a LAN. I know you just kind of came from probably rocking it out with some of the boys in a dorm room not too long ago, just gaming. So
yeah, there were many days of dorm rooms at Stanford. Me and my roommates playing this game. A lot of throne controllers.
Are you an angry gamer? Like, do you get mad when you play?
I'm a competitive gamer, so yeah, it turns me into an angry gamer eventually. I mean, my younger brothers and older brother can attest to that.
Dude, I feel like if you don't get upset at the game at some point, like I haven't been mad in a
You're
long
not into
time.
it.
Yeah,
you
not
owe
really...
it to the game to get frustrated. It shows your loyalty.
It's a compliment to the makers. Like, hey, you've done something so good that it makes me mad when I get destroyed.
Yeah.
And we haven't even ran into snipers yet, man.
No.
Like, wait till we play like just Ardennes with these dudes hiding around corners and just bodying us. But we'll get angry together though.
Yeah.
So that's the team effort. Is like you just get upset. Like you.
No, I know.
And the tears won't even be of sad tears. They'll just be angry, and that's how you know you've made it.
Exactly. But when you do it to them, it's somehow the most glorious feeling.
I think one of the cool things too about where we're at right now is right outside the window. Wish we had a camera view to show you, but is the stadium that you play in. So it's literally a perfect view. I'm a few floors lower and have a concrete roof for mine, but that's cool though because I just close my eyes and imagine a lot.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
So if there were any guns or anything from like World at War or any of the other Call of Duties that you'd like to see maybe brought back or implemented or just streaks, like what are you the most excited about for this game? And like what's got you the most pumped up? Yeah, if you could like bring anything back from another COD and put it in this, like even if it's just movement related.
You know what I'd bring back is Nuketown.
Oh yes, dude.
I would bring back a Nuketown and not even amp it up. It's insane.
Dude, you see that, bro? Come on, 7-7.
We're winning every game.
Listen, we're not going for no else.
We decided before this we're not going to win any game.
Hey, I got to play the game. Let's get it.
I'm not shocked.
I mean,
it's not surprising.
I mean, but last night I think it was all you though. So.
I think it once again.
Listen,
I play the game, but I think it won.
That's how I am, man. My older brother is like the epitome of casual, and so whenever he hops on to play, it's like he's just like, all right, I'm gonna LNG, I'm gonna lay down, we get the dub, I'm ready for it. So I get you in here and you're dropping bombs on kids. There's no way that we're taking any L's, dude. All right, Zolt said, Mccaffrey, what was the most fulfilling moment or game while you were in college?
Most fulfilling game? There's a lot. I think the Rose Bowl victory was a whole lot of fun. I think when we beat Notre Dame at our place, last second field goal, Conrad Ucrapina, if you're watching this, shout out to him. He kicked the game-winning field goal to beat them. The crowd stormed the field. That was a blast too. But a lot of memorable moments.
Dude, that's crazy. And we had Rose Caitlin said, "Can Christian go to my sorority formal with me on November 10th?" We might.
I'll be there.
You heard it, Caitlin. He has addressed your response and question. When will you be able to play Cam and Madden? Ooh, listen, dude. Are you a lord at sports games in general?
I'm good, not great.
Okay.
I'm honest though.
You're on the
so
Call
I
of
am
Duty
good,
grind,
not
though.
great. Yeah.
That's where we're on
I'm
this.
more of a because there's so much football in my life.
Right.
I try to get away from it when I can, but I'm not opposed to a Madden challenge.
Gibraltar. So this is the newest map that nobody had seen until they dropped the beta. And so this is one that we were talking about that's kind of got like more of those choke points. And we were talking about it before we actually kicked off the stream just about how ridiculous the turrets are. And so we were playing War a little bit earlier and I watched them hop on and just like body like 6 kids.
The turrets are fun.
And people don't expect you to be on them. They're like, oh, they're not gonna be on that.
I feel like they're more powerful than the other ones.
Yeah, than they have been in the past. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Remember your training. Make us
How do you think Stanford will be now that you've been drafted and Bryce Love has taken over?
Oh, they'll be great. I can't wait. Their first game tomorrow. They're actually playing in Australia. They're going to do just fine. Bryce is a heck of a player, but the whole team's maturing. and I think they're gonna,
I'm telling you.
I think they'll always have a good team. That's a great program.
You're the ultimate team player, man. I'm telling you. We're out here. We're about to catch another dub. Also, we have 2 kids on our team that I think know who we are because they're just kind of running around and crouching beside us while we're running. So get hyped up for that. You'll have some meat shields while you're trying to get some kills in the middle of the game. Beluski said, "You play fantasy football."
Do I? No, I don't.
You're like, I play the real thing. I don't really know if I need to be on the fantasy football grind as much.
I used to though, but it's funny that now there's so many people who are telling me that I better do good
For their
draft
team?
me in fantasy.
It's funny, man. One of my local friends in KC said the same thing. I'm like, can you tell him to perform well? I'm like, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be trying to perform at his absolute best.
I will
All the
try.
time.
I promise you that.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of good hype right now for you. Oh man, that's good. All right, listen. I'm gonna come watch your back while you sit on that turret. I'm just gonna lay down and then shoot some kids in their cankles whenever they come into this room.
So where's the?
Have you been to the cave side of the map yet? All right, follow me. Here, let's run this. He's gonna be right underneath us on the stairs. I burned him up though. We're good. All right, Pete. So there's a window up here. He might be looking at it. I'm gonna try to pre-nade it. But then there's a staircase that goes up all the way to the back. Yes, dude. Let's clear the path. So they're still spawning there. So whenever that other kid spawns, he's gonna be looking at us again.
Recon flight concluded.
He's probably a grown man, but kids is a generic response. We talked about this. We've heard
Everyone's
everything there is to know on Xbox, PlayStation, and we're keeping that dream alive by calling everybody we play kids. What sock size is he?
Is it a sock size?
Yeah, man. I don't really know about that. Like a 9 to 13, dude, small.
Yeah,
footwear
I'm
line.
a 9 to 13. Somewhere in that range.
Oh my goodness. All right, dude, we're actually shredding right now. Let's keep the dream alive for the chat. They want to see us go undefeated right now.
Recon
I
airborne.
want to see you get streaks, paratroopers.
I know, I need a streak. Play better than I'm playing. I owe it to the squad to do a little better.
It's for the family, dude. Yeah. Somebody's got like 8K riding on this game right now for us, so. Bitcoin, so like $20 billion. It's crazy.
I mean, that's wild.
Oh, man. So what's it like transitioning, dude? Like coming from college to here and then getting to do cool stuff
Recon
like
flight concluded.
play Call of Duty World War II?
No, it's I mean, they're actually, talking to that point, there are so many great opportunities like this that come with being, an NFL football player. It's a cool experience. I had a great experience at Stanford. I loved it. But my ultimate dream is always to play in the NFL. So now that I'm here, it definitely is different. But at the end of the day, it's still football, and it's 11 guys against 11 guys. Different talent levels.
Oh yeah.
But it's a lot of fun, man. And like I said before, Charlotte's such a good area and such a good team. I got lucky, so a lot to learn from on the Panthers.
Dude, I bet, man. That's a long list of players to get advice from,
Yeah.
and obviously you've come up under good coaching staff and into, you know what I mean? So I just killed myself and another person. I'm pretty sure that might be the play of the game, to be honest.
It has to be.
Somebody said, which team are you looking forward to playing against the most?
That's tough, man. I think all of them. I can't say there's one. I'm just excited to get out there and try to get some dubs. That's really, it's just like Call of Duty.
You're like, I want to get a ring on my finger. And
I
as
think what I really
fast
with
as
the team,
possible.
we have the talent. It's just, about going out there, executing every single day, and doing what you can.
That's awesome, man. So I got a question for you. Have you ever been to or watched any of the esports events for pretty much any game, but Call of Duty obviously specifically since we're grinding it?
I've never been to one, no. I've heard about them. There's a couple kids on my team that are huge, on Stanford I should say, that are huge fans.
Yeah?
Yeah, Dalton Schultz.
Is that Bingham?
Yeah, Bingham Ball.
Yeah, Bingham Baller, dude. I was talking to him on Twitter last night. He said he's hooking me up with the Stanford jersey, so I told him I'm a fan now during the regular season.
He's a huge gamer. He's elite too. He's very good.
Yeah, he was pretty excited. He didn't even know that we were playing together until I tweeted it out last night.
Really?
Yeah, and he told me, he was like, "You're not gonna have any issues with him, man. You're gonna have backpacks for each other." And I was like, "All right, that's how I like it. In terms of carrying, I'm all about it."
He texted me, "Hey, good luck." So
You're like, now I'm hyped up, man. I got members from all teams telling me that I'm about to juice online here. It's gonna be good. That's funny, man. But nah, we should get you out to an esports event, man. We'll make you an honorary member of the paintball. Yeah.
I'd love to.
You'll probably, I'm sure your dates will coincide at some time. We'll get you up there on
They will.
on the stage, grinding out
One
some
more
games.
school, so I'll have time.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be perfect. I think you'd like it because the level of competition obviously is something that you're interested in. So it's always funny to see like people come to video games and then they're like, wait a second, there's like a $1.5 million on the line here for like this Call of Duty tournament. Like it's insane. Would he consider leaving football for the paintball? I'm gonna go ahead and say that I'm gonna answer that for him. That's gonna be an absolute no. But we're gonna get him a jersey though.
It'd be a no, but it'd be a definitely possible retirement plan.
You're gonna be on the training regiment with like Optic or FaZe or somebody, just like getting ready to game all day. That's the dream, man. I wonder how old you can be and still be an esports professional. Like, I can't wait till there's like a 45-year-old that nobody thinks is gonna come out of the woodworks. It's just like, smack. We're 2-0, man. Just kidding. Come on.
2-0. Take it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we're gonna do mosh pit, yeah. So we're gonna switch it up. So, have you played Hardpoint yet in this game? I think we've only played Dom together in TDM.
Yeah, I haven't played Hardpoint yet.
Alright, so if we get Ardennes, I'm gonna show you where the spot is with the turrets.
Okay.
You're just gonna sit, it's a snowy map. So I always like the snowy maps. It's like the beginning of Call of Duties.
Alright.
Just because people are easier to see, and as the older I get, the more blind I feel like I am when I'm trying to play. So you'll be able to see everybody. Also, I love the fact that it asks you, did you have fun in the last match? Absolutely. Gives you the option for yes first, of course.
Yes.
Ask him what he thought when Jacksonville faked that punt last night when he was returning.
That was tough. You got, 52 yards of width in the whole field, and you got to tackle a guy. It's tough, but they actually coach us on that just to kind of make him keep going sideways and go left to right so that somebody could catch up and tackle him, because that's a pretty tough play. But I mean, it is what it is. You see a fake punt in football all the time. Not really in preseason a lot, but
hey man, they wanted it, you know.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
That's hilarious. Can he dab? Come on. We all know this is the team. This is Team Dab.
Cam Newton's my quarterback. You have to know how to dab.
Just wait till this is back in the game. If they do the like the salutes and stuff like that, they have to throw the dab in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
it's essential.
What's your gesture gonna be when you're scoring? Every time.
I usually just go here 5 times and point up.
Okay.
But then the running backs, we have like a little thing we'll do, but I'll keep that on wraps until it happens. So stay tuned. Hopefully we get in the end zone a lot.
All right. Next time that I'm playing and there's any sort of a stage environment, I'm gonna hit my chest 5 times and then point to the sky.
That's perfect.
And I'll make eye contact, and you'll know that it was me for you there.
Yeah.
Just one single tear shed. Yeah, we'll zoom in on it, like the Snapchats, and it'll just like have like your name in the tear drop. Yeah, it'll be lit.
Get it tattooed.
Who do you have for the fight tomorrow? That's a question.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this. So I'm just waiting for the comments to blow up. But I got my man McGregor.
Wow. I think we all want to see a 49-1 or vice versa. We want to see Mayweather just smack it out.
Yeah, I think. I trained with a lot of UFC guys back home in Denver, and so my heart is to MMA, and I'm a Conor McGregor fan, always have been. So I'm gonna ride with him. I think he'll pull it off.
Okay, I think I'm gonna hard disconnect. I'm gonna back out because I think you got left out of the lobby. No big deal though. I'm just out here trying to play solo on accident. You know what I'm saying? That's not the teamwork that we committed to before this. Who's your idol growing up in sports? That's a good question.
Who's my idol growing up in sports, man? I had a lot. My dad was always a big idol of mine, but he played with Terrell Davis, and as a running back, I always loved watching him. And I've seen every Barry Sanders highlight, but in high school, all that stuff, I was number 5 because of Reggie Bush.
Okay. Did you have his cleats?
Oh yeah,
I had his cleats too, man. Come on.
I'm a Nike guy now, so I don't have them anymore. But I used to love Reggie Bush, man. That was my guy.
I love watching him in college, man. Because I remember getting those cleats. It made no sense for me. I was a lineman. It's like, what was I doing? Like running?
Yeah.
You know, like in a B team lineman, like my
No,
freshman year
you
of
were
high
a fast
school.
lineman if you
Come
had,
on,
if
dude.
you had those on.
Yeah, you put them on, you get the rollerblades on. That's actually how I played on the field. Actually, it's a real rare occurrence. You don't see that very often anymore. And I worked part-time at a diner as well in those rollerblades. So. All right, so I think you're in my party already. You want to play some Dom? You want to play some hard point?
Yeah, whatever.
All right,
Whatever.
let's grind out some Dom. That's the classic.
Perfect.
That way we for sure don't get thrown into a TDM again.
Yeah.
Would you let me go on the sidelines? That's an interesting question.
Yeah.
Rep your jersey,
Oh, yeah.
dude. Just
No.
be out there.
It's an open invite on the sideline.
Put like those
I
big.
think everybody would love to have you on the sideline.
I'll be the best water boy you've ever seen, man. Nobody squeezes those bottles like I do out there, just missing everybody on
Can't
accident.
miss.
Yeah.
Don't miss. You get fired.
Yeah.
You hit a lip.
Is that like a thing?
Oh yeah.
Kids just get fired because
Hit
they're
his lip. Yeah. Get out.
get out of there. It didn't even make it in between his teeth. We're not about that. Oh, somebody said
lukewarm.
you didn't fill this up appropriately. Somebody said, oh my goodness, funniest guy on the team. That's a great one.
Oh, there's a lot of funny guys on the team, man. That's a tough question.
Domination. Secure. Hold
Take-
all positions.
Greg Olson is a funny guy, man. He's
Advance
one
and
of the
take
funny
position.
guys I've ever been around.
Charlie,
Cam's
lock
funny.
down. Enemy
There's a lot of
control
funny
data.
guys. Those
It's always good when you're surrounded by people that make you laugh the whole time.
Oh yeah.
I always find it really interesting in sports and in competition whenever you lose to somebody that you know is like kind of more of a goofy person, but they're just an absolute beast of an athlete.
I know.
Or they're just a beast of a competitor, and you're like, oh my goodness, like I love them so much, but I want to hate them because they just beat us.
I know. Nah, he's a funny guy, man. Everybody says he should have his own podcast.
Listen, man, you just
When
need a
he
mic and a
talks,
laptop.
Everybody kind of listens, you know.
Yeah. I hear you. I say we get you on with all the gun selection here next game we play.
Yeah, I'm about it.
We want to grind it out. We're gonna get Christian on next game. First, we gotta catch this Dom win though, which means we gotta get this B objective. But yeah, this map is super cross, little top bunker centric. I'd say a lot of these people just run up the stairs that I'm looking at over here, real randomly. And if you're rocking, especially the gun that you've got right now, just melt them whenever they push you. All right, I'm gonna go for B, dude. Let's just get in there. Let's somewhere. Looks like I'm on the D line, and he's the more athletic linebacker. The D line for like a kids peewee team in like 2006. You caught me, dude. I would block for you. I just want you to know that.
I believe it.
Not real well, but I'd try my
believe it.
hardest
No,
if
I
I was out
believe
there
it.
with you. We'd put the effort in together.
I would. I don't know if I'd run behind you, but I know you'd be there.
I just feel you come off my hip as I broke
Yeah.
both my legs from the 350-pound defensive lineman that pushed my chest. And what's like one moment you had where you were playing just football or in any sport in general, I guess, where like somebody just hit you, just ear-holed you while you were playing, like you remember?
That I remember.
Has that ever? I mean, you're fast as all get out, so I'm just saying you probably didn't have a lot of those situations,
No,
but
I've
like,
had 'em, trust me, I've had 'em. It was actually a Pac-12 championship game. It was the first play of the game, and I was running down the sideline, and I don't know what happened. Well, I do know what happened, but I was
I don't wanna
falling,
remember.
so I was like about to brace myself, and someone had came and dove at the same time and just right at the side of the head. And I'll never forget that was one that I felt. And I felt the next one.
your head's
Oh,
ringing.
it was ringing, saw some stuff. I had a migraine.
They're capturing Able.
I just remember, and this is not a Pac-12 game. This is like a 10th grade football game. but there was this 450-pound kid that I thought there was no way he was going to make it down the field on a kick return, right? So I'm just following the carrier, and I like look over, and the kid ear-holed me to the point where I flipped over, and I looked at him, and he looked at me, and he was like, "You didn't think I could make it down the field that fast, did you?" And I'm like, How did you do that? It's on a Jets, man. All right.
Is that the Little League team, the Jets?
Yeah, no. I think everybody had a Jets Little League team, though, right? What was your Little League team?
Parker Hawks.
Parker Hawks, dude.
Fun fact about my Little League team, actually, we were 96-0.
96-0?
From the time we were 7 years old, we had never lost.
Are you kidding me? What was that, like 7 years of not losing? What was it like when did you lose your first game?
I lost my first game of high school.
Did you start varsity when you were a freshman in high school, or were you?
Did, yeah.
Okay, so you've been an athletic freak since you were a child. Then that's the way to do it.
But on some good teams. My high school team, we always won the state championship too, which was cool.
Yeah, that's what somebody was asking. What was that like playing in so many high school championships? Then I feel like
It was fun.
I feel like you're expecting to win the next year if you're taking that.
No,
Where'd you go to high school at?
I went to Valor Christian High School in Colorado. That's
Hey,
where
yeah,
I
Hatch
went.
Money said Valor football.
There we go, Hatch Money. Absolutely. Yeah, we had some good teams. I had to play with some pretty good players. It was cool. I got to play with my older brother and my younger brother too.
That's super cool, man.
Yeah, that was.
I bet you guys just had so much fun. Like the whole family is literally either playing in the game or watching.
I know. Yeah, these turrets are.
So who's the scariest opponent for you to play?
Oh man.
Oh man.
Every day in practice, Julius Peppers is the scariest.
He just makes eye contact with you and you know
don't
he's
really-
coming for you.
Yeah, at this point, you can't really be scared, but he is intimidating. I'll tell you that much.
He's probably watching this right now like, I knew it, man. I knew I had him.
I scare him.
Yes, we are in Charlotte. We're in North Carolina right now. We got together to play some Call of Duty World War II today, grinding out the beta. This is his first day, already dropping some positive gameplays here for us. So we're gonna get him on the sticks next round, man. I'm telling you. And
Yeah.
we're up at the half.
We're up at half.
This is gonna be a 3-0. This is gonna be swift, slight work.
Yeah. Quick 3-0.
Just quick, just quick. We're trying to take the whole series right here.
Is this you get? No.
No, that's not me. This is Frizzy. I don't know who this kid is, but he's trying his heart out. So
Yeah, he's balling for us.
that's all we can ask for. We got J Martin 24-24 at 17 and 10, just
He's
body and
balling.
fools.
Yeah, Jay Martin, shout out.
Somebody said, how old is Peppers now? Oh man,
Here's a fun fact, actually. Another fun. I got fun facts for
dude,
you.
I need like a list of these just
So
sent to my
Julius
email.
Peppers, his rookie year, I was 5 years old.
We're winning the fight.
Do you like call him dad on accident occasionally while you're out there on the field now? I mean, I feel like that's all. He can almost be your father, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes when I play random people that just kill me 850 times in this game, I have to call them dad as well. So, not something I.
Dad?
Dad? Papa? Let's just have you do it, bro. Who's the one opponent that you like to juke out of their shoes?
Oh man.
Oh, bro, you can't juke people out of their shoes. That's just disrespectful.
All of them if I can. I mean, I wouldn't say there's one guy I like better than any other.
I like that answer.
They're all the same when you can do that.
The funny thing is everybody's asking you very specific questions from the chat. They're like, who are you the most afraid of? Who would you like to juke out of your shoes? And you're like, basically, I just want to kind of like politely topple everyone. and that would be
Yeah.
satisfying.
Exactly.
Oh man. All right. Let's get this mental objective. We're good. So yeah, what's like one of your favorite game modes in Call of Duty?
I've always been a team deathmatch guy. Trying to think. I was a big zombies guy, honestly.
Yeah, you grind out the zombie scene. You get to you're staying up like 7 hours later than you should.
But I used to love like capture the flag. Love hardpoint.
So if you love CTF and Hardpoint, we definitely gonna get you into some sort of
Yeah.
competitive grind at some point. When this game
No,
comes
for
out, bro,
sure.
you let me know and we will grind.
I know.
Even the beta, I got you a code. Don't worry about it. What do you think of Cam Newton? Come on,
Cam's the
man.
man. No, I love him, man. He's a great guy. He's a great teammate. He's a really good person too. A lot of people don't know that about Cam, is that he's very genuine in all the things he's done. He's a really hard worker. Lucky I'm on his team.
Yeah, that's gotta be exciting to come in with not only with the whole team, but obviously with a quarterback that is just so hypey. Like, I bet you the energy that you guys have with each other is just out of this world.
No, he brings the juice for sure. We all feed off of it. That's something that he's really good at, is getting everybody ready to play.
For some of these questions, like I look at and I'm like, I can't even.
I'm not even looking. I'm just letting you do it. I'm sure I'll read something that.
Ask him what his waist size is, like 30 or 36. Like I don't know.
My waist size.
Somebody's just trying to get you fitted for a nice suit, man.
Yeah, seriously.
You know what I mean?
I'll tell you my waist size. You buy me a suit. How about that?
I tell you what, I need to get you one of those Taco Bell suits. Have you seen that suit jacket that I have from them?
Oh yeah, I saw that on Twitter. That was hilarious.
I'll show you the whole fit, dude. We'll get you a little handkerchief too. All right, we gotta get mid, and then we'll switch over to hard one after this. We'll get you on the sticks. Yeah, can you do any voice impression? Like, what's your go-to schnick? Like when you're at a party, like, what are you rocking out?
That's tough. I don't know if I have any voice impressions.
Are you like low key?
I don't like go up to people at parties and hey, you want to hear my voice impression?
I don't think anybody does that at parties since like 1955. But that would be amazing to see you do that. Can you please just make a vlog video series?
Yeah, if I ever
where
do
you
that,
approach
I'll
strangers?
make sure I record it.
Yeah, please do. Just like, hi, my name is Christian Mccaffrey, and I'm here to give you my entire track list of voice impressions. All right, I took out the whole middle, so they're coming from like that Riverwalk side, I think, and then the other one's gonna be coming probably to just jump on. Oh my dear lord, Yoth! Nice. All right, I get one more kill, which didn't happen. I'm dead. I'm getting wasted out here.
This turret is centric to myself.
Someone's like, I'm pretty sure the only thing that you have to do is say, yeah, I'm a pro football player. I think might be a little bit better. Maybe a ventriloquist act. I would love to see that. That would be phenomenal.
If I could do I'd love to be able to learn magic. Like a couple magic tricks.
Just bust it out. You seen all those videos that are floating around on Facebook of people like
Yeah,
doing
I
card
see
tricks?
those all the time.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't understand. I want
I
to
saw
know.
one the other day. This girl disappeared. No one knew where she went.
I think that's just called kidnapping, but
Yeah.
I kid.
That could have been it too.
Oh man. So besides football, besides playing COD, man, like what's your passions, man?
I play the piano a lot. I love music.
You gotta stop it, dude. People out here, they don't understand
What?
football, piano.
I don't know.
Next, are you a top tier chef as well?
I can cook egos.
Oh, like
I'm
11 from
not-
Stranger Things?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You watch that show?
I love that show. I can't wait for this season.
I can't wait either. One of the kids, Finn, Mike from the show, that's
Yeah.
in love with 11. No spoilers. I played Call of Duty with him a couple times. He watches
Did
the
you
channel,
really?
yeah. So,
Oh man, that's cool. I follow Gaten on Instagram.
dude, that kid is like the
He's a
cutest kid,
legend.
bro.
He's the
Like,
best guy ever. He's a good dude.
I need to like get the whole like baby teeth thing fixed too. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, when it gets in like a wig,
I
I'll be the scary
want
adult
one too,
version. Who's this guy? This is like a real big fanboy. What's happening? All right, we're about to take this down. We have 5 points. One guy's going for the objective in the middle, and they're just trying to push out of that same brick area. I feel like they've done nothing different. Whose calves are bigger? Jonathan Stewart's or yours?
God, Steelers, man, that guy's a beast.
Carried the day.
Did you get a dub?
We did, dude. That's 3 in a row. Come on. Do you want to change positions, or do you want to just play for my screen from there?
Huh?
I said because we're putting you now on the gameplay.
Oh god.
Oh, are you ready?
Let's do it.
Dude, he's ready to bring the heat. So listen, we're going to hard point.
Okay.
I got you with the rotations.
All right.
So I'm gonna tell you where the little hills move around to.
Okay.
And then I'm expecting 20 kills again. I believe in you. I've always believed.
All right, we're good.
Yeah. All right. So You've got to play through some of the weapons now in the game. What's your favorite, man? What's the favorite one that you've got to use?
So far,
Yeah.
probably the one that I've been using. What's that? The AR?
Yeah, the first AR that you get in the
Yeah.
division. Yeah. Do you want to try out the STG since I have it on my class?
I'd love to.
We're gonna get you hooked up. I'll make 2 AR classes for you, real quick, and then we'll swap it out. Then I'll have some of the subs that you can unlock later as well.
Perfect.
So you get your toes wet and all the guns in this game. What do you think of Taylor Swift's new Fire album?
Honestly, I haven't heard.
Same, man. I haven't been on the Taylor Swift grind here and since I was like 17, I think. To be honest, that's a lie. 22 is amazing.
I'm not opposed to it.
Hatch Money keeps asking about the Tamale Kitchen.
Tamale Kitchen in Colorado, it's a good place. Love Tamale Kitchen.
All right, let's get you suited up. So we're gonna rock these divisions here. I'll put rock the STG 44 on this. I don't think I have anything unlocked for it, but I'm sure you'll kill it. And then Type 100. I don't think you've used. So if you want to rock that, and then I got the shotgun, and then we have the Commonwealth, and then the MG15, which I think you have unlocked as well. So
Okay.
we just want to trade controllers.
Yeah.
All right, let's get it. All right, guys. McCaffrey's on the
I go on your
sticks
screen
now.
Am I on your screen now?
Yeah, you're on my screen now, so we swap. All right, go over to find match real quick, and then hit X, select it, and then go down to hard point, and then we're taking a 4th win. I'm getting it. Montana or Brady? That's a weird. I don't know.
Man,
It's a weird comparison.
they're both good. You can't ask me to create enemies here on the live stream.
That's what I'm saying.
'Cause if I run into one of these and they see this,
They're gonna be
hey,
like,
"What's up with that?"
they're gonna be like, hey man, what's
Sorry.
going on? And they're gonna challenge you in a 1v1 on Call of Duty, and you're really
I
gonna have
know,
to throw down on the
seriously.
sticks, man. It's the only way to settle.
Dang, I'm playing. All right, here we go.
All right, so I have my set. Actually, I need to change your settings too since I'm playing on it. I have mine set for tactical, and then you're 5-5. Here, let me see yours real quick. Oh, you got it. Yeah, go to controls and then button layout, and then switch it back to default. That way you're not trying to crouch and just hitting the melee button the whole time. Whose specs are more firm? Come on, dude. I'm sitting right here, like, they don't need to know. I was like, what, dude? We didn't compare or anything before the stream started, but yeah.
McDavid.
Yeah, he said, what do you think of McDavid?
Who? McDavid? What's the first? Give me a first.
I don't
name.
know, man. Come on, meow meow, pew pew cake, QQ. That's the longest name I've ever seen in my entire life.
McDavid. Connor McDavid. He's a heck of a hockey player, if that's who you're talking about.
Hockey was like never a thing where I grew up, man.
Yeah, Connor McDavid's a stud. He's the GOAT.
All right, this is gonna be weird looking at your screen.
So I go infantry then?
You can go to the top to airborne if you want to use STG. So yeah, the first hill spawns directly in the middle, and there's really only like 2 directions that you can get straight through the middle from here. So
Okay.
yeah, I'll just use the Type 100 since that's what you were rocking on your classes. Oh, yeah, you spawned on like the side. Yeah, this map is like pure chaos. Basically, you've got, when you have center objectives like this is the opportunity for you to drop like 30 kills. There we go. There it is. Almost got the double.
Take an assist.
So I'm telling you,
I'm
dude,
God,
20
I
kills,
got an
bro.
assist.
I believe.
I hate assists though, man. I get frustrated.
We were talking about this beforehand. You're the guy that gets 14, and then you're like,
it's not all me. I feel like I didn't do it.
listen, man, I want the ball the whole time.
Yeah.
I want to stop assisting. I just try to drop some Drake lyrics for you there, by the way. I'm trying to win games, coach. I'm through assisting. We're gonna have like a freestyle session too later. Shout out Drake the GOAT, dude. Mixtapes on point, son. It's weird to think that I'm 3 years older than you, but I look like I'm 20 years older than you.
Are you really?
I'm only 24, dude.
Really?
Yeah, surprise, right? I look like a dad. I got the dad bod. I'm wearing like a golf polo. I'm trying to look fancy for you here today.
Where you spot up here?
So it's right in the middle. We're kind of getting railed, but we're also playing, I think, 2 or 3 kids here that are just like, I can literally feel them sweat. Yeah, there's droplets everywhere. So we'll flank around and we'll try to go for the next.
I'm getting
Next.
destroyed.
They
I'm
are.
lowering your KDR.
Hey, there's no stats. Here, follow me real quick. We'll go around this way where our teammates are at. I'm just kind of, you know, just doing my dance across the map right now. Yeah, somebody said, am I actually 24? Yes. For anybody that doesn't know, Christian, how old are you, man? 21. That's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Born in '96.
Nice. I'm 93. People think it's 87. I don't understand. I mean, I do, but just want to let you know, I hope you keep your hair longer than I do. And we'll be good to go.
I'll be there one day.
So how many people are you expected to have you in the draft next year as well?
Huh?
How many people do you think are going to have you in your draft next year as well?
In fantasy?
Oh, yeah, man.
No idea, man. Hopefully a lot. Hopefully I have a good enough season where you guys feel confident to pick me. Then again, I don't play fantasy.
You're like, so I wouldn't know. I've done fantasy like once, and I let it randomize the choices and then won out of my league without picking a single player, which is probably the most frustrating thing on the planet to people to like do fantasy like full time. I know a guy that literally that's his job.
No
He
way.
does fantasy football and gets paid for it, which is insane. He like wins all those leagues, just nuts.
I'm gonna have to camp because I don't know the map well enough. Here we go.
Somebody said, will you be throwing any passes out of the Wildcat formation? Interesting. I don't even think I've said those words since high school football, man.
You know, I mean, hopefully we'll see. You gotta ask Coach. Man. We'll have some stuff ready, but you know, I can't give out the secrets here.
You're like, for all you guys know, you're gonna see a little bit of everything going into this season.
If it works, then yes.
I just want you to know that I've never had my feelings hurt this bad by strangers online than what's happening to us in this game right
I
now.
haven't either. See, I feel like that kill should have been mine.
We can just, you know, we don't quit out in this family, but I'm saying, like, if we maybe weren't here,
Oh my gosh, are
we
we really
might
losing that bad?
We are down by 110 points. Oh my goodness. It's the grind, man. I got you with that STG, but apparently we're playing pro players now.
They found out.
They stalked us, dude. They came into the lobbies. They were like, "This is our chance.
Man,
We'll never beat them on the field, so we got to beat them in the virtual world."
this is upsetting. It's frustrating.
All right, we can maybe rally a comeback, but they're literally, if you're gonna come in from that bunker side, there's like 6 of them down here just waiting to pounce like
Where?
tigers, bro, like panthers. See what I did there?
It's like the team I play for.
Terati said, "Can you play QB for my Jaguars?"
No. I don't
No,
want
this
that.
is the best. All right, so we got Sidearm said, "I played kicker at Oregon State against you, and you hurled my roommate on that 241-yard game." You're like, I don't know what to say. I just did it.
Thanks.
You're like, yep, I did. What's it like to hurdle a person, man?
That's
How's
a
that
fun
feel?
game.
Just jump over somebody.
Oregon State's a tough place to play. Man. That's one of the hardest places I've ever played.
I hung out in there with their like pep group at the championship when they were in Dallas a few years ago. I think it might have been the first championship or the second.
No, Oregon State.
Yeah, Oregon State. Yeah, and they're crazy. They're crazy fans. Like in a good way. I mean, like they get into it, which is awesome.
Oregon State have won championships. You're thinking of Oregon.
Is it Oregon? Okay. Yeah. I don't know what I'm talking about in that department, but it was one of them.
No,
Thank you,
they-
Taco Bell, for bringing me out to that again, by the way. I had to pretend like I was like an Ohio fan. This is why I promised your boy Bingham. I was like, listen, I'm a Stanford guy now.
Yeah. Perfect.
Like McCaffrey and I signed an agreement. Like, I'm getting a tattoo, and I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah.
And he's getting a pink wall tattoo as well. So, just like a small one on his knuckle. Well, it's not gonna be. It'll be fine.
it's
Yeah, it won't be weird at all.
It's gonna be elite. You get a tree. Stanford tree.
Yeah, like up the hip into
Yeah,
the stomach,
IT
like
man.
every. every person I think that's a millennial has gotten. Yeah.
Seriously.
So we said, what's it like playing for him? Man, he went through that a little bit earlier. So who's the first player you'd like to jersey swap with?
Probably Solomon, my old teammate, Solomon Thomas. That's who I'll do the first game of the season.
We'll not pretend like that round was real.
I'm frustrated. I'm genuinely frustrated too.
This is why we got to see him not only playing more Call of Duty, but doing the esports stuff. I swear, because I think it would be so funny to play with you.
I need a headband.
You'd be giving like pep talks outside of the venue. Like,
Yeah.
this is it. Like, we can't be taking L's like this.
I know, man.
I know. We need to like regroup in a huddle or something here. There's only two
That's
of us.
probably
so
the
it'd
worst
probably
you've
be-
ever played on your account.
I only went 11 and 18 on your account, but if you think about it, neither of us did bad because we're not playing on our own accounts.
Yeah.
So we're good to go.
No, we're fine.
Basic said, you watch any YouTubers, man? That's a good question.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't. I wish I did, but I don't. I'm pretty busy.
Yeah, I can imagine, man. What's your schedule like? Like, honestly, how are you hopping from so much to so much?
We usually get started around 8 a.m. and go until, in season, we end up leaving at about 4:30, 4:45.
Okay.
And during camp, it's 8 a.m. till about 9:30, 10 at night.
And then you probably have, like, meetings and interviews and all that stuff, too, outside
A lot
of that,
meetings,
right?
a lot of film, a lot of practice time, walkthrough, installs, review. So there's a lot that goes on.
All right, back out of this real quick. I got you. All right, we're going to play War, because I feel like you and I are absolutely going to destroy on that.
Okay.
So basically, we went through it once, but you only got to play it up to the bridge building section. And I want to see us actually just ride that tank in and take a W in it.
Okay, I'm all about that.
All right, so I think you got to go to find match real quick. We'll leave him in for another game here on War.
Yeah.
I feel like the
I need it actually.
yeah
for redemption.
the middle beating we just took by Evelinian or whatever that guy's gamer tag was.
I hope
crazy.
he's not in this next game.
Yeah, they're not. We got Bubba 5482. I think we got it this game.
Yeah, but Bubba might be good.
He might be a savage,
that's
dude.
a
Yeah.
name that
You never know. It goes both ways.
I'm actually sweating out of frustration.
Yeah. Do you see my brow? This is real. I'm like,
That's actual sweat.
one thing you'll find out, I'm the sweatiest human being that's ever lived on this planet. I could watch you do your workouts on the field, and I would sweat for you in an air-conditioned building just looking at exercise. It's crazy.
Sweat bad.
Aaron said, honest opinion, is this COD actually good? This is the most excited for Call of Duty I've been in a long time. What about you?
Honestly, yes. This is, yeah. We've been playing for what? How long now?
We've been playing for like 2 hours, I think.
Yeah.
You and I have, yeah.
And I could do this for a long time.
The grind, man. Once it
I'm
starts.
definitely excited about it.
That's good. So would you say you're a bigger fan of boots on the ground, or would you say you're a bigger fan of jetpacks?
Nah, boots on the ground.
Hey, you know what you just did in the Call of Duty community?
What?
You just solidified, bro. Come on. Listen to that real quick.
I've always been a boots on the ground kind of guy.
Defend the command
You guys
post,
are
soldier.
shooting at you.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes you just gotta shoot your teammates in the back.
Just
You know what I
reminding
mean?
you I was there.
Only in the game, though. Only in the game when you can't hurt them. That's what I'm
Yeah.
about. Friendly fire zone. It's a whole different limelight. PCM. He said, "Who's his pick for tomorrow?" He said McGregor a little earlier.
I got the Notorious.
Who beats the bigger pit stains, though? That's the question.
Me or you?
Yeah.
I got the gray shirt, which was smart.
Actually, you're pulling it off well. I appreciate it.
Yeah?
Yeah. You're doing it. You know,
I
I
didn't
wear
even think
these-
about that. Like, oh, I wore a gray shirt, would be fine. Yeah, good luck. That looked like you hopped in a waterfall.
Listen, man. TLC was playing in the background earlier when you got here. Waterfalls was on. Like, we were getting hyped for these matches today. I saw you jamming out, earbuds in.
Oh, yeah.
No, man, we're definitely on the sweat train. See, the smart thing is you just never lift your arms up whenever you're in a recording environment.
No.
You never have a problem. You know what I mean?
At this point, I'm accepting it.
Yeah, if you don't,
If
then
you don't, if you don't sweat during a game of Call of Duty, then you're not actually
You're not
into it.
trying
You might
hard
as well,
enough. Yeah.
You might as well go on a jog.
Might as well just step outside for a little bit and just run around because I'm not feeling the team effort here unless you're just covered.
I will take a fan though. I'm not opposed to a fan.
Yeah.
Like a actual fan.
Do you play with a fan on when you game? What's your gaming setup when you have the opportunity to sit and play?
Oh, it's just honestly just your day. It's like this on the couch.
Yeah. Are you on you like on a big screen like we're playing on, or do you play on like
It's a fairly big TV.
That's
At
fair.
home, we got a little theater room back home, so me and my brothers play on that, which is fun, but it makes going to a smaller TV a lot harder.
Here, you want the turret? Hop on it. They peek in that window a lot. When you spawn in again, just clip him because he'll stay in that window. Those are the people that don't actually play the objective. They just kind of sit on the map. And there's also one that you can build here as well. Yeah, he's already manned it, so we're gonna smoke it out. We're gonna see if we can just control this middle part of the map here. If you stop him from getting it, then you go in on the offensive side, and then you have to try to either get past it, or if you tie, I don't know if there's an overtime, Rob? I've never lost on this, actually, so I don't know.
I think you compared how fast you did it.
What's your go-to song before a game? Ooh, I like that question.
Go-to song?
Yeah, or album or artist. Like, are you a rock guy? You a hip-hop guy?
So there's actually I go through a sequence of songs. So I play a lot of there's two songs that I specifically will always play before a game.
Yeah.
One of them is actually it's called The Light of the Seven, which any Game of Thrones fans out there.
Hey. What do you think of the season?
It's the song that was in the last episode of season 6. That little piano song.
Yeah.
Look it up. It's called The Light of the Seven.
You listen to Game of Thrones
I listen
theme
to
song.
that
That's
before
gotta
games.
pump you up, bro.
And then I listen to a song called The Foggy Dew, which is Conor McGregor's walkout song. And then other than that, I'm a big hip hop guy, so a lot of like Drake, stuff like that.
Yeah. You onto the essential mumble rap stuff? Lil Pump, XXX Temptation, you into the classics?
A little, not really.
No.
I like to hear the words.
Yeah, I'm there with you as well.
I'm a big Drake fan.
Hey man, I'm right there with you on the Drake stuff. Been listening to him since I think I was a freshman in high school. Remember when Best I Ever Had came out?
Oh yeah, that was the song.
Yeah, you'd have been like 6th grade. I'm sure we were both in the same scenario. That was like all they would play in the weight room for like the first. That and obviously like AC/DC and Bon Jovi are like the pinnacle of football weight room music. But that's hilarious. Drake, dude. Nice. Drake, if you're out there watching this, man, now you know.
You probably watch it. He's a fan.
He's a fan, dude. You heard it from yourself.
Yeah.
Drake is a McCaffrey fan. Logic, nice. Yeah,
I like Logic.
I like Logic
I'm a
as
big
well.
Logic fan.
You know he's a big gamer.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's a huge gamer.
I love just going back to straight up Eminem.
Oh yeah, Till I Collapse. That gets me pumped up.
Eminem will always keep me pumped up.
Classic him, dude. This is gonna sound nerdy, man, but my audience might not know this from back in the day, but I used to listen to music in the same way to like get hyped for like local tournaments because I was playing for like $85 and I was about it. Till I Collapse was on that playlist by Eminem,
That's
so
awesome.
gotta keep the grind alive, man.
That's awesome.
Yes, Zach, this is your new dad. This is your new internet papa. Welcome, Christian McCaffrey, stepdad
Yeah,
of the COD scene now.
Yeah.
Hey man, listen, it's there. So this is the third section, so I don't think you got to come to this the last time we were playing, but we are now having to defend them from arming the bomb. If they plant it, we can defuse it, but you want to keep them from it if we can. And there's a lot of choke points here. Like this tank's honestly pretty good because there's only really like 2 angles for them to come in over on this side. So yeah, you're watching, and you can't go past that line there or you'll die. I like to lay around corners a lot and just wait and spray people's feet. So I have that BG-15 too, which is the BG-15. What's the gun called? It's the LMG that I have in your class, the MG15, sorry.
Oh, okay.
That thing shreds, and I think you'll like the sight on it really well. Yeah, what was it like scoring your first touchdown in the NFL, man?
It was cool, man. It was a really, really cool experience. You dream of that as a kid, so yeah, make it come reality was fun. At the time, we were losing, so I wasn't too excited, but
Right, you're focused on getting that W.
Don't let them
Hopefully
destroy
it's
the
not more
ammunition
time.
supply.
Yeah, we'll get you on that MG this next death cycle if you want to switch.
Okay.
I think you'll like it because it's pretty fast on the pickup. So I feel like it's one of those guns that, like, if
Which one
you
is
like
it?
to move a lot, go down to the mountain or armored. I'm sorry.
Bomb's been planted
Yeah,
on our ammo.
it's in the armored. It'll pick it next time you die. Yeah, this one. It just looks like a giant version of the grease gun.
Okay.
Death Spiral said, "How'd you get Christian McCaffrey here?" I mean, dude, like, listen,
Reinforcements are coming to protect the ammo supply.
Call of Duty, man. Like, what do you? I just, I called him. I was like, "Hey, Christian, you want to come out and game
Oh,
for like a
yeah,
little
I said
while?"
yes.
He's like, "Absolutely."
Here we are.
Can you imagine if that's how it worked? Like, hey man, I don't know you or anything, but like, you want to just come play some video games? That is the beauty though of video games. How many people did you meet when you just played online that you were friends with?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
So
you add to
true.
your list and then you just go in as a group of 6 and just start shredding. Like,
Until our reinforcements
that's the classic. So we got to defuse this. I'm gonna smoke out through the door. That guy's just camping there. Oh my goodness, the bomb blew up. It's okay.
Somehow I lived.
So somebody said, "What were you studying when you were in college?"
The battle is far from
I studied science, technology, society, basically business, and minored in film studies.
Hey, so did I.
Did you?
Yeah, that's
I'm a
awesome,
big
man.
Movie geek.
Nice. What's your favorite movie?
on the move.
That's tough. I don't know.
You can't answer that question, man. It's impossible.
That's the hardest question.
You have like 20 in your head that pop up immediately.
Yeah.
How about this year? What's your favorite movie that you've seen so far in 2017?
This year?
Yeah.
Ooh. Start naming some of the movies that have come out this year.
Baby Driver. Man, that's like all I can think about right now. I guess.
Dunkirk was
Dunkirk
a good
was
movie.
great,
It was pretty
yeah.
intense.
Did you see it in like ultra widescreen?
I did actually.
It was an experience, right?
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah, I love that Dunkirk came out about the same time as COD World War II
Yeah.
is dropping. It's like perfect to just, I'm going to sneak up behind him. Never mind.
Is pulling back.
He killed me.
This gun is awesome, by the way.
You like it? Yeah, it's a shred machine, and you get some. Look at that, dude. Come on, just tearing him up. That's awesome. Yeah, Dunkirk was great. You say you're a big Game of Thrones fan. Then how you feel about the season so far?
It's elite.
Dude, I'm loving
I
it.
love it. I think it's so good.
Them from destroying the flag.
I think it's so good. I think all the actors are great, and I like
Oh,
that a
they're
lot of
amazing.
them weren't necessarily known before the show started.
Yeah.
And then you kind of get to really like their personalities a lot
Yeah.
alongside just seeing how they've grown, especially within the show.
I won't spoil. I'm all caught up now. I really am. I'm all caught up. I can't wait on this final
So who's your team when you were growing up? Like, who did you like to watch, college and NFL?
one. I was always Stanford and the Broncos. My dad had finished his career in Denver. He played there 9 years, won 2 Super Bowls with him. So I was born and raised in Colorado, so that was my team. Obviously not anymore.
Right, right. You're like, but
Yeah.
the childhood homage. Yeah, absolutely.
No, definitely.
No, that's sick, man. I'm from Kansas City.
So you were not a
Yeah,
Broncos
so
fan.
I was not a Broncos fan, but I will tell you this: I grew up with a lot of kids that transferred over from Denver to KC, so I've always had a lot of respect for the Broncos. Oddly enough, I was kind of a Saints fan as a kid, besides being a Chiefs fan, but only because they had like a fullback that was like 400 pounds. I don't know a lot, but I remember playing like Madden 04, and you just hand it off to him on a dive, and he'd get like 15 yards every time. It was ridiculous because he just was a bolter. Might have been a creative player, to be honest. I don't know. Yeah, what consoles did you play on the most when you were growing up?
I've always been an Xbox guy.
Yeah? I feel you. I was there too until like the last three Call of Duties, and I still grind out a lot on it as well.
I play some.
They fire on the infantry by the tank.
Like I play a ton of Xbox titles still. I love them both, man. I love the fact that the PC community is also getting bigger, and this game's going to be launched. I feel like that's going to create like there's gonna be a huge base for everything, which I'm super excited about. So, which Game of Thrones house would we be in? Ooh, that's a good question. Nice, Crunkinati. Oh man, I'm gonna say Stark for me, just because.
I wouldn't want to be in any house, honestly.
I just feel like the honor is there beyond all and
100%.
based off the way you talk about your teammates in all categories, I think we would be
Honor, sacrifice. Just
This is how when we team, man, and even in the Call of Duty sphere, listen, we're about it. So basically, we have to stop the tank from being escorted. If we push towards it, we actually can push it back. So they have that wall there. This is a pretty good spot in this trench over here to the left of us. And I don't necessarily want to smoke it a whole lot. But if you have grenades, it's pretty good to throw them towards the rear of it. So how did Run CMC get started? Like Run DMC, I'm assuming?
yeah.
Have you met anybody from the...
I haven't. That's actually a good question, dude. I didn't know, like, I randomly, like, made it my Instagram name, like, a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like, just,
Hey,
and then
we
just
stopped them.
stuck.
Let's get it. Yeah.
Good. Victory.
And now we got to go on offense. So
Oh,
that's
okay, okay.
the half. So if we make it at least as far as they did, then we take the dub.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
And we have to get as far or farther?
As far to tie, and then we want to make it further. So we're going to drive that tank all the way into their base. This isn't going to be a hard point on Point du Hoc, whatever we just got slaughtered on, dude. Yeah, would you consider doing an AMA on Reddit?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do a little ask me anything on your free time. You guys heard it, man. We'll do it.
What was it, the mountain? That's the one I just used.
I think you were rocking the armored class, which was...
Last match.
Okay, cool. It's pretty dope. All right, so we're going to finish this one up. This is going to be the last half before we close out the stream, so you guys got to stick around and see if we end up catching this dub. I'm telling you, I think we might have found the weapon for Mr. McCaffrey here.
My gun here. I was at amateur hour with the gun.
You know that was a team name for a tournament I went to once?
No way.
That was my team name, yeah. We had the worst jerseys that I've ever seen in my entire life.
Amateur hour.
Yeah, they were like green. They were like lime green with a nasty... It was supposed to be orange, and the shirts came in with like a brown texture. It was horrible, dude. Also, so on this, too, you can arm the bomb on the side of the building, and if you set it up, you can explode, so you have two entrances instead of just having to go through those main gates.
Okay.
Yeah. Listen, we need to do a shoutcast version too at some point where you're playing, and I'll just commentate over your gameplay.
Yeah. You can coach me.
Here's McCaffrey sticking in the base, just trying to look around, spot a player, needs to capture that objective. I got you. How do you feel about rugby? Interesting.
Rugby.
Yeah,
I'm a
dude.
big rugby fan. Actually.
That's a good question.
I think it's a really cool sport. My brother, my older brother, or my younger brother, my dad went to Australia and went to a rugby match, an Australian football match, and they had an absolute blast. They said it was awesome.
Have you been to Australia before?
I've never been, no.
You know, they have a huge Call of Duty community there.
Do they really?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
I heard it's absolutely beautiful.
That's what I've heard, man. Yeah, so on this one, I'm gonna go back on the smoke class, and then we'll just push it out.
Okay.
Let me see. Let me make sure I get that smoke class on one of these. There we go. Got it on the waffle class, as I like to call it, that gun. Sidearm said, "Do you think slot is a position for you?"
I think I think the more I can do, the better. So if I take some carries and also line up in the slot, even out wide, then but wherever they put me, that's where I'm going.
I got a personal question for you, man. How do you not eat everything here in Charlotte?
It's so hard.
It's like we ate at a barbecue joint last night here. That was amazing. But this place seems like it is the capital of Southern food.
No, I know. It's
And just going at it with just everything you've ever wanted.
Barbecue, all that.
Biscuits, lots of honey biscuits.
So I have to be good. So I have my chef come out every once in a while from Colorado, and he just makes all my meals here. So it makes it easier for me not to eat all that stuff.
You're like, I'm still eating good. I'm just eating healthy.
Yeah.
I'm actually eating good instead of it. Rose Caitlin, the homecoming girl, said, if you could go anywhere else in the world, where would you go?
Anywhere else
visit.
in the world.
Yeah.
Like just right now, I would love to go to like Fiji, somewhere tropical.
Yeah, you think you'd take a vacation there whenever the season's done?
I would love to do that. Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Just ocean, get away, put the phone away, relax.
Ride it out. We got our guy Rob in the background's like, yeah, oh yeah. We're all going to Fiji with you, I think, is where
Rob,
this
you
is just
coming
headed
with us?
to. Yeah.
I'm down.
Rob is fully invested into the teamwork to go.
I feel the beach just playing Call of Duty on the beach.
I can make that happen, bro. You let me know. We'll get the COD grind going. All right, so now we're on the offensive side. We got to plant this bomb.
All right.
I'm gonna smoke it out, and then you and I. Oh man, that just melted all of us.
Okay, top.
He actually died for that too. You know that, because he only has so many seconds to get back to where he can play from instead of being beyond that like hazard line. So he just went up there to try to get a kill. Selfish.
That's not a team guy.
Listen, he's playing selfish, man. This is why we're gonna win 4 out of 5 today. I'm telling you.
That one L was an L.
We don't count that in this family, dude. That wasn't an
That
L.
was an L.
We just close our eyes and never happen. That's how I imagine everything.
I don't know who was on that other team. You gotta figure out something else to do.
Alright. We got the bomb down too, so I think 37 seconds? Whoa. Can you just build this? Can you build up the wall? Is
Yes.
that-
Yeah, you can. You should.
Yeah, we definitely should. They're probably already in here though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold that flank to the left if they're coming in from the street side. Nice. Way to melt. Yeah, there's going to be one to your left too that's going to be over those the explosives. If you go around and cut to the right, you might be able to flank them. Never mind, I lied. You're going to die.
Hurry, you're gonna get 2.
Yes. Oh, look at the flank. Get the 2-piece. Let's go, baby. And of course, that kid's behind you.
Yeah, I got mine.
Come on, man. I can't. Gotta have your back, dude. I'm in here dying while you're melting. That's what I'm talking about. Loudest stadium you played in. Oh man.
Probably Washington.
Come to Kansas City.
I heard that's loud.
We got you.
I don't know. Washington, that is a loud stadium, UW. They put aluminum on the top.
So it'll rattle a little bit.
It bounces off the ground and it just keeps going back and forth.
That'd be crazy, man, to have that many people watching you like that in a stadium. Not in like a negative way, but like in an extremely exciting way. I feel like you'd be playing out of your mind if that's something that you feed off of.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah.
It's fun, man. It makes it fun when you see, a lot of people out there. It means a lot to a lot of people, And so
Oh yeah.
to see people like support, the sport that you love so much, even if they're rooting against you, it's cool. It's part of the game.
He said, which NFL team you think has the most loyal fans? Come on, dude. It's the Panthers, bro.
All day.
Right?
Carolina Panthers fans, best in the game.
That's what I'm talking about, man. You come to KC, I'll show you some barbecue. Just don't run over my people too hard, okay?
I'll take some barbecue.
I think we're gonna close this out and catch a W here.
We have to.
They're trying to push it back. We got to go 4 for 5, man. I'll take 80% here.
Keep going to the same spot.
All right, I'm in the turret again, so hopefully. Oh no, they're just bodying me right out of it.
Is there a way to flank from? See where I am?
Yeah.
Can I go around this building?
I think you can go through the church. Dude, never mind. Here, if you go look up here, you can jump up on this window and see through it, though. Yeah, because we're at 90%. I'm gonna smoke it out again, and we'll push up together here and try to take it. Oh, I was trying to jump in the turret. Yeah, come on, Croconati. I'm hitting hard. We had this conversation a little bit earlier. After that L, Christian and I both decided that sweating was the only way to get back into the zone
Yeah.
for the game here.
I'm not ashamed.
You got nobody behind you. Also, if you get close enough here, I'll follow you in. I got one.
I got one. I
Oh,
don't know if there's any others over there.
ooh, I accidentally got out of it. Ooh. That's it. We did it. 4 out of 5 wins. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be the last game we are playing here on stream. If you guys enjoyed it, thank you for tuning in. Thank you to Christian Mccaffrey for hanging out. Be sure to give him a follow on his socials. And you guys are going to have to tune in the next time that we decide to play some games, man. I'm sure he'll be on the grind here as the season slows down.
No doubt. As soon as this comes out, I'm getting it. Gonna get the beta too. Thank you guys for watching. It's been an honor.
All right, man. We'll catch you guys in the next stream.